Hello. If you're trying to figure out how to mod your game, all you gotta do is click here, click manage, browse local files. When you're into this menu, all you gotta do is go to your properties, config, and edit. In your config, as you can see, these are all the default values. I suggest you note these down somewhere. So all you gotta do if you want to do that is just hit Control A and C and then open up a separate notepad on the monitor or whatever and paste them in, save it for later. Which I'm not going to show because that's pretty simple. We're going to start from the top. We're saying you know what each thing does. So percent chance that a bomb will fall is 2%. So 0.00%, 1.0 is 100%, and this is 2%, this is 5%. You can change these to values, you can remove them, increase them. You know, pretty simple. Minimum number of gems to create. These don't seem to do anything at the moment. I have no idea why or what editing the numbers will do. I don't believe it will make a difference. Number of points for each explosion in a chain. This will give you, so if you explode a bomb and then explode another one, you will get 40 bonus points, basically. So you can change this to any number you'd like. You can lower it, raise it, up to you. Well, this is the initial, this is the increase. Number of points for each normal gem and a hyper gem electrocution is 20 points. Keep in mind, these numbers are multiplied by the multiplier, which will be discussed a little bit later. And this is the number, and of course, this is the number of points in a hypercube. Hyper gem makes it, for some reason, it changes between hypercube and hyper gem. It's weird. I don't know what they were thinking. Anyway, 60 points. You can raise or lower that value. Number of points for each gem in a set. You can raise that or lower it. Anyway, this is just about difficulty. So it tells you the difficulty. So normal, which is classic. Normal mode is classic mode. Timed mode is timed mode. And endless is endless. And that's all you need to know. And these will affect the alternate game modes, like Finity will be affected by endless mode settings. These are just multipliers. You raise or lower them. You cannot set any of them to 0 or the game will crash on trying to load the game mode. So I will give you an example now. I will set number of points for each. I say power gem maybe, or maybe, you know what? Nah, I'll do region normal gem. Okay. See. Yeah. Well, we can set this to say 9,999. We can set this to 6,100. 1,000 to keep it normal. At the bottom, I'm going to edit this. I'm going to set this to 0.1 and this to 0.1. So I will instantly level up when I start playing Endless. Then all you gotta do is click here and click save. Minimize this. And if you have the game open, you will have to close it out to get the effects. Once it loads up. Now I had to uninstall the game to reset my settings to default. Or never mind, it kept my settings. Anyway, open up endless mode. And if I make a move, as you can see, the points are absurdly high. Some things might differ as my old settings may have been copied over, but you can always set them back to the default after you're done if you copied them. Now this does affect every game mode, but the settings I set for endless will not affect classic. You have to change the classic mode settings to change classic mode. But as you can see, the point multiplier is normal, so I'm not going to get any extra points, but when I explode a gem, I do get extra points. That's it. It's pretty simple. You can mess around with all the settings yourself, figure out what makes the game more fun for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day.